This week on the Push Pull Legs podcast, is doom scrolling killing your business? And in 3, 2, 1, just over 2 weeks to go.
Hey guys, welcome to the Push Pull Legs podcast with myself, Damik.
Me, Tom Hall. What's going on, brother?
Not a lot, mate. 2 weeks to what? What's going on?
My
What's happening?
wedding.
What's happening in 2 weeks,
My
Tom?
wedding.
The wedding! Oh dear, look at him. Look at him. The nervous
I
wreck.
feel like I've aged. I've aged this year.
Yeah, you look
I
like it.
have. I know.
No, you look like it. Never mind, eh? Never mind.
Got, got to start using that like hair dye shampoo.
Yeah, that's the greys are gonna start coming out soon, aren't they? Oh my gosh.
Started coming out, mate. They've been there for years, but yeah, it's
More. Um,
yeah,
yeah. Yeah, it's a funny old one, isn't it? It's like I say, it's gonna be a lovely day and it's gonna be a big thing. But as we talked about before, it's there's certainly something to the way that I got married. I'll tell you that. There's certainly something to it. I'm just going. We need two people. We need it real quick. Registry office. See you later. No stress. No bother. Easy.
yeah.
Um, you've gone the opposite way. Complete opposite end of the spectrum.
I think we should have
Um,
just done the former. Um,
yeah, I
now
have to
now we're
say.
aspiring.
I have to say, speaking to you more and more about it, and also knowing the day and knowing how much got into it, I am secretly kind of glad, like, know that it was definitely the right thing, to do it that way. So yeah, there we go.
And whenever you do like a 10-year celebration or something, you can do it very chill. Just have a
Yeah,
bunch of people you love, 30, 40 people, and then that's it. Just chill out and just have a dinner. That's all you have to do. All right.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, never mind. You made your bed, mate. You can lie in it now.
Mm,
Um, the best bit, mate, is we get to play a bit of golf before the wedding. So
yeah.
that's always good.
Look,
Do you know what I
we've
mean? I
if
get to
anybody
meet you.
wants to come and film us whilst we're there, what we got? We got Hindhead. That's all everything's pretty much confirmed now. And that Hindhead on the Monday. Then we
Mm,
got Brocket Hall, the Melbourne on the Tuesday. Then we're playing Fox Hills. Which one?
mm.
Longcross on the
Whichever one's the best one. I said the
that
long
one.
something. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
long something on the Wednesday. Then Thursday's travel day. And then possibly we are playing probably Denham or another place on the Friday. So yeah, that one's up in arms because I don't know whether I'm going to be very tired. I might be tired and need to just recuperate. So it might be a day of just like dicking around, going to Oxford and just have
Might
some
be.
fun. Because yeah, we'll have an evening of drinking and saying hello to well over 100 people. So on that day anyway. So.
Yeah, that's going to be good. That one's going to be fun indeed. Yeah, just looking at the long cross in Fox Hills, consistently in the top 100.
Yeah. We were playing, yeah, like Hindhead's top 100. I don't think Brocket is, but it's a lovely course.
Yeah.
They have two courses, and then yeah, Fox Hills is
I'm gonna have to do a
lovely.
little Tom special and buy a golf ball when I go. I know. Mhm.
Mate, it's up there. It's up there.
Yeah.
It's
No,
fine.
I need to start doing that. It's just that up till now, I've never been anywhere really that's worth it. All the places I go over here, I can get one anytime I go.
Anyway,
But yeah, this will be the first time I've actually gone to some decent places, to be fair, to play.
my
There you
balls.
go. He's got his balls, and look, there's Tom's balls live on screen.
Yeah, that one's almost full, which is quite cool.
Balls are almost full.
Or that display one. So
Yeah,
how many does it hold? 6 by 1, 2, 3,
full.
4, 5. So 30 balls,
Mm,
almost full, which is quite fun. But yeah, as
nice.
you can see by my grin, Dan plays about 3 to 4 times as many rounds as me per year, but I probably play about 5 to 6 as many courses per year.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Like it'll
Yeah,
be like I played 25 rounds, I played 20 different courses. Dan will play like 80 rounds, it'll be 4 different courses. So yeah.
yeah, right.
uh,
Yeah.
it's fun.
I think it's because there's partly because it's slim pickings out here.
Yeah, it's
They
like
are good. They are
they're
good,
really
but they're
really
slim pickings.
good, but yeah, there's it's not an abundance. It's not like I
No.
can as soon as you get out into like Surrey, you're like, oh shit, let's literally
Yeah,
like you look at Fox Hills, then you're like, oh, there's one right next to it, and there's one right next to it, and you're
yeah.
like, oh shit, oh, okay,
I've got like 4 courses.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm just like, that's
But
all I've got.
anyway. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're full steam ahead. Life is life in.
Mm.
I'm sure everybody is thankful that the podcast is here for them for at least one more week. Yeah, we're doing it. Are we doing it next week? Yeah, we are, aren't
I'm here next week.
we? Yeah, yeah, exactly. In my head, you're here next week, but you're
Oh,
not here
okay.
the
Well,
week
in
after.
in reality, I'm not Tom. Just to let you know. Yeah, just a week
I don't
after.
know
Just
why I'm like in my head, like I feel like I'm a week ahead of everything. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm like, oh, I've actually got more time than I thought I
yeah,
did. Considering like Dan's suits are done, like they're all ordered, reserved, blah blah blah. I've gone rogue on what he's wearing.
yeah. I've got a pink one.
Um,
Yeah,
I was walking down and then I saw that I can't remember what shop. It was like a Prada shop or something like that, and I saw that like it was like from the 1700s from like an American like New England era, and I was like, I wish I'd made him wear something like
imagine it.
that. Just
In payback
turn
for
up
the
with
stag do.
like a musket or something like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Why
it'd be
not?
great. But yeah, had my like almost final fitting pretty much. I think they're just making the last adjustments on my tux, and then I pick it up on Monday, I think,
Yeah.
which is exciting. I was slightly gutted of the fact that I've got to take some material out of my hamstring area. I was like, my hamstring's gotten smaller.
Ooh,
Um,
your
I'm
hamstring.
assuming I'm assuming it's just like they make it slightly big so they can just take it out and refine it. I'm hoping that's the case. Um, but yeah. And then the woman was like, "Oh, is your best man here?" I was like, "No." But I've got his details and I've got his measurements. And she was like, "All right, well, we really need to." I was like, "Trust me, as average as anything." I was like, "You'll be
Yeah,
fine."
the most average bloke you can imagine in the
The
world.
only the only annoying thing, even though I've ordered it like 3 4 weeks prior, is I've had to get you a peak tux instead of a rolling chest tux. And that's about it. So I knew you would take that. You'd be absolutely devastated by that, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm fuming now. I'm not going to come. Refuse to come now.
So yeah, that's the only because I was like,
I
it
would,
probably would.
I wouldn't know the difference
You
either.
wouldn't even know. You'd have been like, all right, cool.
Literally
Um,
won't know the difference between
but
either.
what I
So
did, or what I have done for you, Dan, is I rented you a clip-on tie, so you don't have to do a bow tie. I will have to do one, or you can buy one if you really want a real bow tie. But I did just in case you wanted one. 5 quid that. Fucking hell. Jeez.
£5, eh?
5 quid
No.
to rent one. I know. Probably get one for £10. I know. But yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll get one. I wouldn't know how to tie one though.
Yeah, nor do I. So we can do that day off. I'll be
YouTube,
like, fun. Oh yeah, of course. Just
easy.
easy. It'll be fine. We're smart lads. We're good. I can tie knots.
Yeah,
Went to scouts. All good.
yeah.
That's all we did. That's all we did in scouts. It's knots. Did you go to
Just loads
scout?
of knots. Yeah, knot badge, mate. I love a knot badge. How about that? Like a good old scouts, eh? Can't beat it.
Good.
Wouldn't be allowed these days, probably. It's probably dangerous. Fucking hell. Tie knots, probably not allowed. Tie knots.
I thought you were saying for some other reason, like kind of like the the demographic that you
Institutional
serve.
paedophilia.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I was going
Say it
for.
as it is, Tom.
I was like, I was like, how do I do this in a nice way? I was like,
Yeah, it's
probably
probably a bit
the
of that.
age group that was leading that probably wasn't the best. Doesn't have
Probably a
the
bit of
grace.
that in there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
who knows?
Um,
Fun times.
all right, so yeah, well, you just want to rant today, but we've got a quiz. But not
Oh, I
more of a
like a
quiz.
quiz.
Well, we haven't got. It's not really a quiz, but it is a quiz. But I was just like, oh, you can guess this actually,
Do you know
because
what we need to do? We need to do mailbag. We need to do listeners mailbag. We need to start getting questions in for people.
to be fair, I've done. I'd listened, yeah, because I hadn't listened to it for a few weeks, and
Yeah.
again, though both of the ones that I saw was like I'll listen to Mailbag, and then I listened to this is a
Yeah.
podcast we listened to, and then I listened to they read out like Spotify reviews and stuff like
Yes,
that,
that
and
was a
I
good
was just
one.
like.
Yeah.
It's so funny that you just immediately go for those ones. It's just,
Yeah.
but they were talking about it on the Spotify reviews. So it was like, why do people go for those ones? And then he was like, oh, I guess it's a bit of structure. And he was like,
Yeah.
is it? It's not structure. I was like, it is. Like, yeah, we know what's happening. And we
Yeah.
know that enjoy it. It's just like funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Um,
And I think the mailbag thing is that it's that you don't know what you're going to get as well.
yeah, so funny.
You just
And then
know that the people are going to come up with some random shit. Um,
it's just annoying the thank you for your email. Maybe we should just do our Instagram DMs. Just go through
yeah.
those.
Well, I had one earlier. There you go. Just start on this. I had an Instagram DM earlier, and it was. hey, you got any information about the group? And I was like, yeah, of course. Like, here's the link to the information about the group. Is anyone available to have a call about it? And I'm like, dude, it's 99 quid. If you can't invest 99 quid in yourself, I was like, honestly, like, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. I haven't replied to that yet, but I'm going to say along those lines. Like, it's mad, isn't it? Madness. A call to go over what, mate? To go over what? Sorry, like, it's all written down. I'm only going to repeat what's written down. Bonkers.
Just like realize that like having a call is that worth the time? Not really. No,
No,
probably
'cause
not.
he's not going to sign up because again,
No.
he's questioning to spend 100 quid a month on himself. So, all right, mate, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. But
Yeah.
yeah, we'll talk about coaches in a minute, shall we? Or
Yeah,
do you
we
want to do the
shall.
quiz first?
Well, it's a kind of a quiz because
Mm.
on this week's call in the Combine members coaches group, we're doing building a needs analysis for your sport. So I know you said like just hamstring curls and fucking what are you talking about? You you messaged me about because I said it's not just about doing loads of
Yeah,
Nordic
you said about
curls.
football and just Nordic curls, and I was like, no, it's heel
Yeah.
flicks and high knees as well.
Yeah, heel flicks and knees. Of
Heel
course,
flicks and high
that's
knees, always,
that's it.
obviously.
As footballers, because we were in the age of like Nordic, all the Nordic research came out and was like, oh my God, this is the best thing that's ever been
Yeah.
done. So it was like, yeah, it was just super interesting.
Looking back, I
Um,
think part of that was more so the fact that you could get a group of footballers together and doing some hamstring work
yeah,
rather than have one hamstring machine. It was like they could hold each
it was
other and it
like,
was like, oh, okay, it makes sense.
cool.
This makes sense. I can do it. Like, I think it was as much of that. The reason
Yeah,
they
and like
jumped on
you
it.
do like a team building thing as well. It's like you can hold me and I'll hold you. Cool. All right,
Yeah.
let's do this. But anyway, we're doing needs analysis this week, and how to build one because this is something that I do, believe it or not, for every client sport. Mental, I know, mental. But if you just people are like, oh, it's a bit long on it. Well, that's the price of being a decent coach.
Yeah.
And once you've done one, guess what? They can become a little bit easier, and they you generally can transfer them over. Like probably the football one for centre backs is probably very similar for some sort of rugby one.
Mm.
Not going to say anything, but it might be. You never know. But this is a needs analysis for your sport. But Daniel, what I did do well, so I've got 16 slides, a bit too many to be fair. And how many have we got? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Perfect number. We have 10 classic centre backs that are on my slides, pictures of obviously. I'm gonna just see how many you can name, basically. What what we're gonna go for? How many do you reckon you can name out of those 10 classic English leagues centre
Seven.
backs? They've all played in
Seven, I reckon I can
English
get.
league. Seven, yeah? Okay, cool. All right. Let's
John Terry.
John Terry. Let me have a little look. Oh, oh, he's there. JT is there. Ding.
Rio Ferdinand.
Rio Fernandez. I'm just going to see actually. Yeah, he's there.
Um,
Rio F. I couldn't think of the initials for Rio Fernandez. I was like, RH. No, that's not it.
Sol Campbell.
Sol Campbell is there. Yes.
This one could be a little bit too long ago. Tony Adams.
Tony Adams is there. Good
Okay,
job.
now I know.
Wow.
Now I know the
Four for
age range we're
four.
going for. Okay, cool. Are they all, did you say English or they played in the English leagues?
They all played in the English leagues. Yeah.
Okay. Nemanja Vidic.
I've definitely purposely said English leagues there, by the way.
Yeah, Nemanja Vidic.
Nemanja Vidic. No,
No.
no
Oof,
Vidic.
Marcel Desailly. Surely.
Marcel Desailly, yeah, is in. I thought that was a bit rogue.
No, he's classic, mate.
He's class.
I'm gonna go another rogue one. Martin Keown.
No, Martin
Very
Keown.
rogue that one. Jamie
I
Carragher.
pondered over Martin Keown. No Jamie
Jamie
Carragher.
Carragher. Jamie Carragher. Virgil van Dijk.
Big Verge is in.
He's got to be there.
So what were the ones you got wrong? Nemanja Vidic, Jamie Carragher, and Martin Keown. Mhm. So you've had nine guesses. You've got six correct so far. You're
Okay,
missing
I've got to get one more.
missing four.
Are they going to be right out of the ones that are
If
left?
you've got another tab open, you're not the man of
Out of
four.
the four, out of the four that you've got left. No, I'm thinking now. Out of the four you've got left, are they more in the Adams Desai era, or are they more in the Virgil van Dijk, close to that
You,
era, on that continuum?
you've got one in the Adams Desai era. You've
Okay.
got probably one in the middle of those two eras, and then you've got
Okay,
oh,
going
actually
backwards then.
two in the middle of those eras, and then
Oh,
one
middle.
in the kind of the yeah Ferdinand
Okay,
feud. Virgil,
Yap
Virgil,
Stam for
sorry.
the older one.
No,
Oh my God. Sammy Hupia
Sammy Hufia is
for in the
good.
middle.
Is that
Okay,
the
I'm
middle?
gonna
Yeah, yeah, nice. That is the middle. That's
middle
fine.
in it,
That's
yeah.
middle.
And
Yeah, yeah,
then
it's
I'm
middle.
gonna go more Colo Torre.
No, no Colo
Oh,
Torre.
so what did I get? Six? No, I got seven, didn't I? 7 out of 10.
Yeah, you've got seven.
Okay, I was okay with that.
So we're missing three. Should we give you a clue?
Oh, I thought you only had 10 guesses. I thought that was the thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, you've had more than 10 guesses, mate. Because you've got seven, and then you've got one, two, three, four, five wrong.
Oh, right, okay. Close though.
So, all right, we'll give you the teams, and we can see whether you get them. Manchester City,
Oh, Vincent Company, of course.
Vincent Company.
Of
There we go.
course. I see.
Um,
I just think of him as a manager now. Isn't it mad? I didn't even
Crazy,
think
isn't
about
it?
him suddenly.
Stupid like hat on.
Yeah.
Um, Blackburn Rovers, older era, obviously, because Premier League. Yeah. Premier League, older era.
Colin Hendry.
Colin Hendry.
Fucking hell, that's old.
Nice. It's a great picture as well.
I bet it is, yeah.
And then the last one is Southend United.
Fuck, I'm not gonna get that, am I?
You're not gonna get it. It's a lad by the name of Adam Barrett.
Adam Barrett.
Well, I don't know whether you might have got that because, well, you wouldn't get it if you got the Southend one because he's the probably the most famous centre back we've had. He played for Crystal Palace afterwards as well. He was decent.
Love that.
Uh,
Most famous played for Crystal Palace. Right, didn't even know.
well, okay, the most famous defender we ever had was probably Chris Powell. Uh,
Chris
he was there, wasn't
Powell,
he?
yeah.
Oh, Chris Powell. Yeah, nice. Good job. Hope you got that at home. No.
Yeah, go on.
That's the amazing fun we have on our calls, clearly. I'm going to put your face on each of them and then people can guess all the way through. But anyway, you want to talk about coaches, no? Coaches being dicks.
Oh yeah, I suppose I better do. Yeah, no, I just I saw a couple of posts and I hear it a little bit with from coaches, right? I saw it recently. It was this whole like, oh, I just needed to take a week off social media and not post anything.
Mm.
Hmm. Okay, I understand that at the moment, certainly more than maybe ever, social media is a pretty heavy place to be. Like it can be. I appreciate that, and I think genuinely for the first time in a long time, I think it's starting to affect more people than realize it. Just based on the shit that you get shared and you get shown and the algorithms give you and all this sort of stuff, right? But I also think that coaches need to take a really, really detailed look and audit of the time they spend on Instagram and realize that their desire to not post on Instagram is nothing to do with them posting and everything to do with the fact that they are just doom scrolling and wasting so much time looking at other people's shit. And it winds me up when I see people say they needed to take a week off social media. And that's why they couldn't post. No, posting takes like a second, 30 seconds to post a piece of content. You can write it on your computer, you can film it on your phone. You don't need to be on social media to make content. You need to be on it to post it, which takes 1 minute. My point is, it's the 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours you're spending a day on there, scrolling shit mindlessly that's making you feel bad, not you posting content. And I just think it's, again, another really poor excuse that coaches give for why they couldn't do something that they need to do to grow their business, right? I'm not saying, and I want it to be clear, I'm not saying that social media doesn't negatively affect you. And that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it does. But it's when people say that that's why they didn't post, it annoys me because I know that's not the problem. That's why you maybe don't want to post is because you're fed up of social media, etc. But my argument is always that's to do with your relationship with how you're using it. Because it's just an app like every other app. It's just like that's like me saying, "Oh, I don't want to message my friend on WhatsApp because I got sent a bad message on there once." Okay, brilliant. Like, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't affect that person's message and whether you
You wouldn't be
reply to
able
them.
to use the golf app because when it says like, "Oh, Dan's made a snowman," abuse.
Doesn't happen anymore that time, unfortunately. Um, but yeah, it's just like it's just coaches are really bad at auditing what they do, and they're very bad at. For me, coaches, one thing that they're really poor at is self-awareness. Really poor at it. They're really poor at not seeing the fact that social media has actually got nothing to do with their ability to post or not. Nothing. And so many coaches have used the excuse of, oh yeah, but I've got to be online for my work. I've got to be on this for my work. You don't. You actually don't have to be on Instagram scrolling shit. You can use your computer. And I firmly believe that the computer and researching stuff on your computer doesn't have the same effect it does on your phone. I've got no data to back that up. I've got nothing other than theory. But I think that if you spent the same amount of time on your computer to do research as you do on your phone, you wouldn't be as distracted. There's less things that pop up. There's less things that notify you. All this sort of stuff. And I just think it's a bit of a cop out from coaches to as a reason, and they'll I mean, look, mental health's a real thing. Blah blah. I'm not discrediting that, but it's they'll pull that card. They'll pull that card, and I'm like, well, that's your problem because of how you use an app and your relationship with it. That's nothing to do with you posting content, you making content, and you actually putting your opinions out there. And I think that I've made a video about it. I'm probably gonna post it tomorrow about this. It's like you need to go out into the real world and start doing more stuff. If you feel like that, it's nothing to do with you making content and posting it. It's the fact that you don't have any original ideas. You are too consumed by social media. You use it too much. You could argue to a certain degree you're addicted to it to a certain degree, I think. And if you did more real world things and more real life stuff, you would have better ideas for content and you'd want to make them and you'd want to post it. It's something I'm noticing a lot more in people. I know that I go on my phone a lot, right? And I think there's other people who sit there and go, "Oh, I know I'm on my phone a lot," but I don't moan that I can't make content. I don't moan about the fact. I recognize what I'm doing and I stop myself doing it and I go, "Well, I'm too much of that," and I just put it away. If you don't have the ability to do that, you need to fix that and you need to work out what your problem with it is. It's scary the amount of people who are on it, the amount that they just instinctively, habitually just go to their phone when they're bored. I catch myself doing it. I was watching some TV this weekend and I found myself every 5 minutes going towards my phone just because I knew I'd watched. I was watching rewatching Top Boy, or if the football was on, and I just have to pick up my phone and put it in my office and walk back and go because if it was in the other room, I don't get up and walk back and forth. It's because it's there all the time. But I can catch myself doing it, and I think most people who have a healthy relationship with these things can see themselves doing it.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear or see a coach say that, I sit there and I go, well, that's your problem with with the app. It's your problem with social media. You've got to fix it. It's a problem that you've got.
But yeah, that's it's a true response, and we both recognize that we both do it. There's a thing, but there's a counteract of like, okay, trying not to get it in front of you because I'll do it as well, and then because I my desk is here, right? Everyone can see me on YouTube, whatever. And then I'll throw my phone over to the other side of the room. I was like, I'll
Yeah.
throw it like purposely, or I'll go put it on charge in my bedroom. And I'm just
Hmm.
like, cool, it's gonna be ready for when I need it. But like I say,
Hmm.
I've got WhatsApp on my computer. Like I can look at Instagram on my computer. It's harder and clunkier to kind of navigate because
Yeah.
it's not just bloop, bloop, bloop. Hence why everything is more purposeful when it's harder to do something. So
Hmm.
you have to act with more intention and more thought because you're not going to get anything out of the way, right? So it's like that kind of thing. But having the
It's why I love golf, man. Oh God,
yeah.
those 4 hours. Oh my God, bliss. Absolute
And
bliss.
I was talking to Chloe literally like 2 3 days ago, and I was like I need in the weirdest way possible. I was like I need Dan to be here, or I need to go and play golf. I was like I've not had any me time
Yeah.
for almost 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 3 months. I don't know, whatever it is. I was like, I've not had it because I haven't played golf. I haven't been able
Hmm.
to run away. And just that's just been scrolling and stuff like that is, but
Hmm.
that's the outside time that perhaps you need the right refresh and kind of have good ideas for social media, for example. Like you feel like stuck, right? When you haven't got those outsidey things and you're just stuck there. Even if I was just stuck at my desk, like you might be as well, you generally don't. have all those ideas so that you can be kind of
I
fruitful
think
with it.
it's and you know we sit there with coaches and I use the same sort of analogies about deload weeks coming back. You come back stronger from a deload week and all that sort of stuff. It's the same with this. It's like you need your brain to just decompress and just do other shit. You just need it to do it. So I spent all day Sunday. Laura was away at the moment, so I have to look after Isabel and the dogs and didn't really have anything planned. Didn't really do anything. Just stayed in all day, pretty much watched TV. And to most people, that would be again like not a boring day. I was a little bit bored or whatever. I didn't go on my phone huge amounts. I didn't post on social media. I didn't make any content. Didn't post anything. But I came back Monday, raring to go. I was like, I'm ready. Got ideas. Got all this
Mhm.
stuff. Watched Top Boy. Like again, nothing amazing about it. But it just allowed me to have that kind of like reset and decompress. And like even when Laura's been playing golf, even if it's just 9 holes. There's just that feeling you get of just your brain. I think it works on a different level that allows you to then, when you do go back to normal work, you have these ideas and you have things you want to talk about, you have things you want to say. Whereas I'm convinced of it that, like I say, with social media, with apps, there's probably research on it. Just your brain waves, I think, just go at the same level the whole fucking time, and there's nothing happens, no good or bad or whatever. You get outraged, you comment, and it's just such a fake thing that I just don't think coaches deal very well with. Is what I'm saying. Is I think that they really struggle with it and they always blame it for the reason as to why they can't post and all this sort of stuff. And again, like I said, I think it's a cop out. I think it really is a cop out. So yeah, that was just the one thing I've noticed recently is yeah, social media is a nightmare, right? And the algorithms and stuff do send you shit you don't really want to see, but you're in control of that. Like you're in control of your ability to. I spoke to one of my coaches today. She was saying that she got that brick thing, the
Mm.
app. And she was like, it's game changer. She was like, so good. So good. She was like, it just basically with that. She was like, you just can't use it. So you go to your phone. She's like, obviously for a week you start checking your phone more. You go on your phone, but oh, can't do it. Oh, can't do it. Right. And you just change that. You just rewire it because you can't use it. Because she was like, you can delete Instagram, but then you can just load it back up again. She's like,
Yeah.
all the time things on Instagram, you've got all these things available. She's like, with this brick thing, she was like, it's pretty decent. So like for example, you can put it so it's like almost like a thing you scan on your phone
Literally,
and
yeah.
you scan it. And she was and I was saying you could have it at home, you scan it and it would block Instagram, but you could still use maps, calendar, WhatsApp, phone. So she was like, if you go out for the day with your partner, you brick it, but you can still use your phone to get around. But you just can't use Instagram. And she was like, it's unbelievable. You go out for the day and you actually are present together. You're doing stuff. You can still find your way around because if you just turned your phone off, you need it out again to then do stuff and go around. Really, really smart. Like I've considered getting. Well, I think I'm okay to. I think I have a pretty good relationship with it anyway. Because I know I have a high screen time, but I always look at it and I'm like, yeah, it's because I'm on my phone with clients and stuff looking at Instagram.
Hmm.
Um, I could easily, happily just leave it there and not touch it for large periods of the day. Um, It's when people, but the main point what I'm trying to say is, if you notice it affecting your mood and your ability to do your job, that's a problem. I think that's a huge thing that you need to remedy and rectify. Is that I think if we're on it a bit too much, we recognize we're on it a bit too much, but it doesn't affect our day. We just stop doing it. But I'm talking about the people that are like, I needed to take a week off. I'm like, what? Like, how
That's where
deep are you
when
in
you're
it?
recognizing, like, yeah, I need to take the week out of like, you're like, all right, well, I need to take the week out of work because, like, yeah, I've got too much of that on or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But taking the week out of socials, like media wise, and just went like, because it's that much on top of you, which
Mm.
feels a lot, right? And then you're like, okay, maybe you do. You need to start to review whatever you're starting to
Yeah, that's what I think. It's
like.
auditing that, isn't it? Why am I letting this
Yeah,
affect me so much? Like, I don't know. I look at socials and I'm just like, I don't give a fuck what someone says on the internet. Like, you're a fucking idiot, mate. I don't know. I think it comes a lot of the time from, again, with coaches, respectfully, not knowing who they are, not knowing what they stand for, and actually looking for some sort of like, I don't know what the word is. Um, they're just looking to Instagram or for some, there's a word for it. Um, it's not authenticity, but it's like validation. That's the word. They're looking to validate their view and their opinion. They need someone else to say you must be right. And I'm like, come with your own ideas, come with your own thoughts. Like, why are you looking for this? Like it's a real issue. I worry for I worry for Isabel and her generation. Genuinely, I'm shit myself. not literally. Um, like for them, like honest to God, like she's on that iPad on YouTube Shorts, scrolling through crap all the time, constantly telling her turn that shit off. Go read a book. Like seriously, like it's scary with that.
Yeah.
And to see adults, to see grown adults and coaches go through that thing, I'm like, you've got a well developed enough brain to deal with this in theory. Obviously not, half of them. But I can't wait.
Probably not.
I'm literally like, as much as I talk about this stuff, and I know that content's a huge part of my business, I actually cannot wait for the day I get to delete Instagram. I
Yeah.
cannot wait for the day that I do
Or
not
for
need to post on
the
there.
day that don't have to post and you kind of follow like yeah, BBC Sport. That's about it. Oh, cool.
I
Yeah.
just, I just don't, I just can't. I, honestly, like, and I probably will carry on using it because it's a powerful tool. But to connect with people or to like keep an email list going, I don't know, whatever, right? But to not have to do it every day, to just be able to just do what you want when you want with it. I think people have this thing where go, it's easy for you. You probably like it. I'm like, no, I don't like it. Like, I really, do you think I like doing that? I was like, all I know is it's a far easier job than getting up in the morning and getting the tube into work and into London and having to do 12-hour days. That's what I know it's easier than. So I do it.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's weird how coaches don't just embrace it. Like I'm embracing it. Like I said, I don't love it in any way, shape, or form. I'd rather be playing golf all the time, of course I would. But I have to do it. So embrace it, be positive about it. Yeah, I just think it's fascinating that people can't see it for the tool it is, and instead they get consumed by it. I'm like, create, make stuff, post it on there, and get out. Why are you letting it consume you? Like, I don't know.
I guess
Really
it's the
weird.
weird one because obviously I've been in like mm, there's certain like especially coaches that are be drawn into certain things and it's like oh you have to spend a certain amount of time on there to like keep the app happy or keep the algorithm happy, for example. It's like that'll be something. Is that something that you would say, or is that something that is just kind of like fueled by people who just want you on there, essentially screen time?
Yeah, look, I think there's definitely going to be part of it with Instagram where the more you're on it, the more it's going to reward you to a certain degree. Um, but I think that certainly with replying to messages and replying to people who are in your inbox and who are replying to your stories, you might spend half an hour talking to them. But I'm like, but that should be about what you've been posting about, which is your opinions and your thoughts, which should be fun anyway and engaging. I wouldn't be wasting hours on there trying to find people and commenting on stuff and being. I wouldn't bother with that shit. I don't think it's as big a deal as that. I think there's definitely part of it where if you just posted and never replied to anything ever on there, yeah, you wouldn't get the response back from it. But like I said, I think that we're talking about once you've posted, we're talking about what about an hour, being on it an hour a day, if that, replying to people.
Yeah.
Like as a work tool, I don't think is too bad. Um, it's just crazy to me that some people, like I said, are on it a lot more.
I guess it's tough when it's like if it was just like a work Microsoft Teams with your stuff on there or a Slack channel, you wouldn't be on it. Like you wouldn't be like, oh,
No.
I've got to take a thing off Slack just because it has all those other opinions and like dopamine hits and all this other shit that you've got on there. It's like trying to limit that that you can kind of see throughout your kind of work day,
Yeah,
um,
exactly
which
that.
is the
Yeah.
interesting one. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
interesting.
just find it odd that people can't just turn the phones off. It's weird.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, I think I
Oh,
posted
mm.
about this. I think I posted on my story not long ago. And it was like, if you can't just sit with your phone off for an hour with your own thoughts, there's a problem. There's a problem.
So there's something that I feel like um, running helped me with as
Yes,
well.
I agree. I'm not a big runner, but I can see
Mm.
why people have that and do that.
I will not have my phone on me or whatever. I just go, I'm
Mm,
in, not even plug in. Like for like I would always do like, if one run a week, I just don't want to. I want to be unplugged totally and just be
yeah.
with the world. Like whether that be 45 minutes, whether it be half an hour, I don't care. But you're kind of like, all right, that's the unplugged station of that. Obviously, I'd love
Mm,
that to be golf, but it's just that right now my lifestyle can't do that with all the fucking stuff I've got. And it'd be like, all
yeah.
right, that's completely unplugged because I try to. I literally like I only look at like I try not to look at course stuff. whilst I'm doing it, but it's just like score, of course. If I don't know the hole, it's like, all right, I'll just try and zap it most of the time and try to see what's
Yeah.
in front of me. But yeah, that's the other issue. But yeah.
Yeah, I can get that way running. I can see why
Which
people
which
do
is
that.
which is maybe like why running and stuff becomes running, cycling becomes more of a thing when maybe you hit our age group.
Yeah,
That
correct.
we want to get away from like
Yeah.
the desk or whatever
Mhm.
work is or whatever that is, and it's that kind of mindful thing. And you're like, all right, that's my outside goal or outside stimulus. Like you're not in the gym having to look at your phone between reps or fucking
Mhm.
sets and shit like that. And like all of us would do it in the gym, right? Like we all
The
go on
thing
our
is,
phones
it's just
midway.
that habit. It's just a habit, right?
Yeah.
And I get it when you got your music on and it's there and it's easy to do it.
Mm.
But like I said, when you're running, you can't really get it out and
Can't do
check. You'd
it.
have to
Yeah.
stop and even if you had your
Mm.
phone with you for the run it for the music and stuff. Um, yeah, I think that's a very, very good point. I think it's why also things like yoga and Pilates classes and stuff, as much as we joke about them,
Yeah.
I think
For
that
that.
that's what you get. That's what you get is you get that hour to just think about nothing else.
Because even like, say you're out with social with your friends, it's still not
No,
like
you're
people will
still on
have
your
their
phone.
phone,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
People will still
Or you
do
talk
that.
about something you've seen on Instagram, or
Yeah.
you talk about
You're
something
like,
that's
oh,
going around
look at
social
that
media.
reel. Yeah, 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 correct. No, it's just
Because
like,
like, have you
okay.
seen that funny video on? I think it's reels that go around. It was a reel that went around not long ago, and it was like a guy coming back from golf, and it was like, "Oh, so how's Jeff's wife?" Don't know.
And
Well, did you not ask him? No. All right. Well, how's his work? Fine, I guess. Like, just like we didn't talk about anything. We just play golf. Like, this women are just always talking about it. It's like, it's always makes me laugh because Laura does the same. She's like, "Oh, how was it golf, Alex?" I was like, "Yeah, good." I was like, "Yeah, is he all right?" "Yeah, he's fine. No,
he seems
play
right.
golf."
Yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah, yeah.
He didn't play well. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
probably
beat
accurate.
him, smashed him. Yeah, so yeah, what do you want to know? Yeah, I don't know. It's just funny, I think, with that. Because I didn't get that from the gym like you. I didn't get that from the gym. Like you're on your phone, you've got your phone there, still buzzes, still notifications, blah blah blah, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, golf. I use the app to track my score, but because it's so early in the morning as well, I don't. But I just
yeah,
don't go on
yeah.
Instagram either. I don't do it. I take a photo of where I'm at on my camera, not on Instagram. I don't open Instagram really to check this shit. I
Mm,
just play off. Funny enough.
nice.
But yeah, I think coaches need to check that. They need to audit themselves and audit their relationship with it because from what I see, it must be very bad for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Mm.
You can see that. We're going to cover one very small topic for I've just kind of thought about from a practical standpoint. I just remember it had kind of there was a penny drop moment for a few people on my call last week. Obviously,
Was
this
it that my
month was
client Davey has far too many tabs open?
fucking hell. What the fuck,
What is that about,
David?
mate? I
What is
can't deal with
that?
that.
I can't deal with it either.
Anytime I see someone like that, I'm just like, what are you doing? You're a
I'm like
psychopath.
you're just like I know your personality. You're chaotic. I'm like
Yeah,
yeah, like
Davey is
absolutely.
chaotic. Yeah,
He's
you're right.
absolutely chaotic. And I'm like spoken to him enough now to realize that. I'm just like, bless him. He sent me a message that, I don't know, was it yesterday, day before? Because I don't know, he had a sucky like training like a couple of months or whatever. Because when I did the High Rocks thing, he kind of wasn't that bothered about it. And then he was like, did some basic training. And then he was like, I jumped back in the field based stuff. And he was like, fucking loved it. Three people approached me at like, what was I actually doing? And I was like, I hope that's a compliment, not like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, not what the fuck you doing.
He was just like, yeah, ridiculous. That was so funny. But yeah, it was kind of, I think, a penny drop moment for a few of them. When I was talking about, because obviously I talk about jumps and movement prep and all this kind of shit, right? Um, and the scalability of everything. But there's obviously, I firmly believe that I can train 95% of the population to their best capacity. And that's what I'm trying to get coaches to do. We were talking about lateral motion and all this kind of stuff
Mm.
that doesn't really exist in, say, bodybuilding or static training or whatever. But I was like, look, you've got to realize that all of your clients are going to have probably hip issues, knee issues, and ankle issues. And if you don't know this stuff, you cannot help them. It's like
Mm.
with in terms of like lateral motion, lateral jumps, lateral holds, all these kind of little nuance and things, you're thinking performance. And I'm like, yeah, but you come straight down the other scale and you just bring it back to what you're actually training. I guarantee you some of the weird little things that you might get from a physio, just like on steroids, and like better, more specific, better,
Mm.
basically. And it was just a penny drop moment for a bunch of people at the end. I was just like, yeah, this is rehab and training that I want you to be able to do, so you don't have to hand your client straight to the physio and not see them for 6 to 8
Yeah.
weeks. I want you to be collaborative with that person and being able to have the adjustment to be able to do it and not just be like, actually, we're only going to do leg extensions and like, I don't know, whatever leg curls and just stick to the machines until we're better ish, like
Mm.
mum rehab. Um, so yeah, it was a penny drop moment for a couple of them, and who I could see kind of going like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's probably what I need. Like you were talking about it like last week, right? You're like you had a golf specific physio, and then you're like, all right, I need to do all this shit that I probably haven't been doing because I've been training to just kind of get, I don't know, linearly strong or like sagittally
Uh-huh.
strong or whatever. And it's like, nah, it's all the shit that I still need to do. But you're bad because you probably know it. But it's like having the person to
Yeah.
tell exactly which one you need to do is what you need more than anything else, rather than like think it's a bunch of this stuff. It's like, please tell me which one. Um, but it was that kind of thing. It's like this. I feel like maybe it's like obviously the environment I'm now in. I was probably a little bit more in third space. Obviously, I could teach this shit and see them do it. Now there's a big discrepancy. Obviously, I'm in a
Mm.
club that is a wide range of abilities of coaches, and there's a huge fucking like I don't know, not flaw, just like I don't know, people who still don't do this crap, like in terms of physique athlete or physique coaches who still fucking cuff people, spend half the time on leg extension on leg curl, and you're like, really? Somebody's paying like people charge up to 170, 180 pound an hour in the facility that I'm in. I'm like, there, you're getting that? Like, fuck me, Jesus Christ. And then they're having to pass them off to the physio because they actually have no fucking knowledge of what's
Mm.
happening from like a plyometric point of view. So yeah, that was my little take of I'm happy that people want to fucking learn, which is good because at the end of the day, it's like your like we said, like your core product is being able to keep your clients happy and fit and healthy and moving and with you and offering advice and your best opinions. And if you kind of get to the end of that very quickly, they're not going to stick around. Right?
Mm.
And I made a post about Claire this morning of like she's been with me 13 months and we're still making progress and it's I'm not even touching her running, which is fun. Woman who runs for fucking 23 hours. I
No, thank you.
know.
Not for me, that.
She was like, "Oh, I only did a 50-mile race on the weekend." It's like, only cool,
Was that it?
only only 50 miles, only like the 80K. That's fine. Yeah, walk in the park. Fucking nuts, isn't it? She's like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, fine, interesting.
I have a huge admiration for people that do that.
Oh,
Genuinely.
it's madness. Like she's absolutely insane. Like, like we won one race in Poland last year, and then she's like PR'd every single race she's done with us so far. And I'm like, all we've
To
done is
train
like
your
this,
body to be able to do that, man.
like to be able to do it, and just the grit and determination of somebody to just to be like, yep, I'm going to be running for the next 23 hours most likely based off our projections. Like, what are you doing? I could like golf is something I love. I wouldn't be able to do it for 23 hours straight.
No,
Nah. Barely do anything for that long. Don't know
not
what I do
even
for that long.
close.
Like, no.
Not even close, though, is it? Do you know what I mean? Like one of my clients, Jack, he just did 100 kilometers.
Yeah.
He was just like, by the end of it, he's like, couldn't eat anything, couldn't keep it down. Like, just he was talking about people that were, he's like, your body just goes into shock, doesn't know what it's doing. He's just like, oh
Yeah,
my
it's like
God.
what is happening? Crazy, isn't it?
Nah, not for me,
Anyway,
that. Not for me.
hats off to
I
Claire.
stick to one round of golf. Thanks.
Yeah, I just want to point her out because yeah, that's what happens when you stick to coaching. Also, yeah,
There
PR,
you go.
PR, PR, PR. Shock.
Yeah.
Um, because yeah, it's still like I think coaches also. I think probably we both get it. We both work with coaches. Like the idea of having a coach, like the idea of having a business coach. Try it for 2 months, and then like actually, it's not for me. Nothing's working yet. Cool, thanks, awesome.
Yeah, literally.
It's like, okay, cool. Yeah, it took 2 months for anything to work really well, didn't it? Yeah. Okay, cool. Wonderful. 13 months down the line and we're still setting PRs. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's probably what's
Yeah.
going to happen. Yeah, unfortunately. We're all good.
That's how it works, isn't it? That's how coaching works. If only
Mm.
they knew. If only they
Any
knew,
other,
Tom.
any other business, mate?
Not for me, mate. No, I just want to remind you that it's not next week I'm
Mm.
with you, it's the week after. Just to check. To know, mate.
But the bed's already out. Bed mate.
It's all there. It's all good. Cheers, mate. 2 weeks too soon, but fine.
Yes, that means we will be here next week. And yeah, I've got to just my head is against that wall, basically, in terms of like whatever's happening in my life. All right, guys, thanks for listening. We will catch you next week.
See you next week.